here she is, big-time feel. No surprise there. The UFC Hall of Famer and former women's bantamweight champion, the great rowdy Ronda Rousey.
Ronda Rousey is a box office hit. Every time her name sits atop the marquee, the stars come out.
Yes.
From her UFC debut with the quick submissions to Jean LaBelle standing next to the octagon with the timer. Everything was always a spectacle, and Ronda had the skills to back it up.
I remember being at weddings and bar mitzvahs back in 2011, getting texts from guys like Sean Shelby. Dude, you got to see what Ronda Rousey just did. And it didn't take her long to enter the mainstream, successfully defended the title several times. Ronda Rousey back and perhaps with a point to prove here tonight. Well, this belt has changed hands quite a bit, but not since it's been held down by this young woman, the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world. She has really set the standard for excellence at 135 pounds. Tonight, though, facing a #1 contender that comes in with a lot of momentum. So if she can defend the belt yet again here tonight, it would really go a long way in stamping her legacy as one of the greatest bantamweight fighters and champions of all time. Our tale of the tape for this women's bantamweight championship fight. The American is 28, the Brazilian is 32. The rest is roughly identical. Here once more, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Herb Dean. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out Toyota Center in Houston, Texas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This woman is a judo fighter, holding a professional record of 12 wins, 2 losses. She stands 5 feet 7 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Venice Beach, California, presenting the challenger, Ronda Rousey. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 21 wins, 4 losses. She stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Miami, Florida, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
All right, this is for the championship. You've been given your instructions in the dressing room. Protect yourself at all times. Follow my instructions. We will have a clean fight. Touch gloves, just make it clean.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, folks. Yes, Ronda Rousey is back as round 1 of the rematch with Amanda Nunes is now underway. It's been all title fights for Rousey in the UFC, and farm life was getting old. She's back in the big show tonight.
She's back because she's a person that loves to have something to try to accomplish. She has a mountain to try to climb to change the result of the first fight. Amanda Nunes ensures that nothing will be different.
Oh, and the volume of leg kicks just continues to rain down. How long does it take as a fighter for you to start feeling those leg kicks?
I mean, the very first leg kick you feel, it's up to you to really tough it out and get through the fight.
Toughness, not my strong suit. Nice punch by Nunes.
counter kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off.
Try to establish that jab. While Rousey's overhand telegraphed, though, it gets blocked. That's a perfect scramble right there. Beautiful transition. All right, under 3 minutes now to go in round one. Nunes gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, big head kick there. Oh! So just over 20 total strikes have already landed for Amanda Nunes. Oh, how good was that right hand? Beautiful connection by her there. Oh, beautiful scramble by her there to avoid the takedown and get this fight back to the feet.
Beautiful body kick land right under the elbows.
Nice punch by Nunes. Man, she throws that hook so easily, and there it is again. So just when you thought maybe she might try to mix it up a little bit, not fixing what's not broke. Oh, that's a nice scramble by her there. Certainly found the target. Under a minute now to go. All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really as well-rounded a fighter as we have in the men's or the women's game here in 2020.
Yeah, regardless.
Master of the transition. Nice scramble.
Oh, big punch land.
Back and forth we go. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Wow! That was nasty!
That was just a near-perfect strike to end the fight. It landed flush. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. And this is exactly the way she drew it up. She said, I need to win this fight, but I need to do it by stoppage. I can't leave it in the judge's hands. If I'm going to take my career to the next level, I've got to get the knockout win here tonight. Mission accomplished. So there she is, folks, a woman who now needs no introduction, the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion of the world, getting it done by knockout and with major style points here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 33 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, and still the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Amanda the Lioness Nunes.
Well, not unlike the great Israel Adesanya, she doesn't hope and pray. She aims and fires, and she is still the UFC Women's Bantamweight Champion.
What a great champion that rules atop this division. She's the queen of the world in one of the UFC's best women's divisions.
Coming up next, it's a lightweight championship fight between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Alexander Volkanovskl.
Ready?
All right, so the fight is underway. We will see how it plays out. It's a pick-em fight over Las Vegas, and really hard to think of a weakness that we have seen on film from either guys in their UFC careers.
I feel like both of these guys are the top of the food chain. They're the best of the best that we can put inside the octagon. They are so well-rounded. They have every skill, and that is going to be on display tonight in this key matchup. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Man, striking class is in session. Beautiful punch there.
Great job landing. What a damaging punch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And they separate. Collar tie.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
The champ Volkanovskl continues to keep his opponent guessing here tonight. You lower the guard and he goes upstairs and was able to land the right hand there.
Landed that beautiful right hand. But if you start thinking leg kick, if you start thinking right hand, Alexander Volkanovskl will change levels, explode into you. And when he gets his hands locked, you're going full live. This guy's going full on mixed martial arts fighting. and everything's landing with so much power.
Nice sprawl there as he stuffs another takedown. So that was a big priority coming in, and the takedown defense has absolutely held up.
Yeah, he's done a fantastic job of understanding the threat of the takedown. He's recognized it, he's defended it before it's even got started.
Whiffs on the straight right hand. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. And both guys really throwing with authority. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. Lands a big elbow there. Oh. Strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
27 total strikes have landed for Alexander Volkanovskl. Oh! Goes down again!
Oh, he got hurt bad!
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Nurmagomedov. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Trying to recover full guard there.
5 minutes in the books. All right, round 2.
Nice.
Oh, nice leg kick attack there from Alexander Volkanovskl. You know it's a city kickboxing fighter if they're deploying that weapon.
And you know, honestly, John, he's done that over and over again. The leg kicks were what got the belt from Max Holloway. He used, oh man, look at that. Picture perfect.
All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say, if of course you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down.
Persistence pays, and that's what we saw with this young man. Over and over, he shot for takedowns, he tried to mix it up, and he got defended. But eventually, he got it done. Now, what does he do with this top control?
Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him, know when to fold him.
Yep, absolutely. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
So he submits him with the armbar. How about that?
Great job, great performance. Wow! Oh my goodness, what a fight.
Yeah, that is some high-level Brazilian jiu-jitsu right there. Just the way he transitioned to secure the arm up against his body and ultimately force the tap. High-level stuff out of that young man here tonight. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game. that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there he is, the UFC lightweight champion, and I'm not sure any 155-pounder could have held up under the onslaught here tonight. He wins the belt by way of submission.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Levine has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 2 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to an armbar, and still the undisputed UFC lightweight champion of the world, Nurmagomedov.
All right, so there he is, and still UFC lightweight champion at 155 pounds. That's saying something, right? A murderer's row of contenders, and the #1 contender, no match for the champion.
For a long time, we talked about 155 as the toughest division in the entire UFC. Tonight he shows why he is the champion, he's been the champion, and he will stay the UFC lightweight champion.
All right, coming up next, this highly anticipated matchup for the UFC middleweight division title.
Ready.
So here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. 2 of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of MMA on display tonight.
Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Head kick, that's a miss. Single collar tie.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Slips to avoid that left. Circling to his right.
Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, so he finally gets the takedown here. He kept on trying, stayed committed. He told us before the fight, at some point, I'm going to be able to take him down, and that's exactly the way it played out.
Let's go. I need you to posture and bomb on it.
Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent. Watch triangle, watch triangle. There he is, he's moving to the finishing position. Now watch him go parallel, right? That's where the... Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
There's the tap.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, that is high-level grappling right there as he gets the win tonight here by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
All right, so there's the man they're all chasing at 185 pounds, the undisputed UFC middleweight champion of the world, and the celebration is on after the big submission win here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of the very first round, declaring the winner by tap out due to an arm triangle choke and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Chimaev.
Well, the next time he fights, it'll be black trunks with gold trim. Congrats to the new UFC middleweight champion of the world.
Championship colors will be worn by this young man the next time he walks into the octagon. He came in there with a game plan, stuck to it, and got the job done. Congrats to the new UFC middleweight champion.
All right, straight ahead, it's a light heavyweight championship fight between Chris Weidman and Ovince St. Preux.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
Weidman's got the tie clinch now. Flush right hand is true. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Nice punch by the All-American Weidman. He comes through with a big knee.
Nice.
Takedown defense holds up. Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Left hand punch in the clinch.
Oh, and he gets tagged.
He needs to start looking.
Oh! Back to the feet. OSB gets hit by that one.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He lands a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Jockeying for position here on the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position. He blocks the punch. Just over 2 minutes, round one. Lands the right hand. So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Ovince St. Preux. Gets caught with that punch. He'd be wise to get those hands up.
Powerful leg kick lands.
Oh, huge hook. Both fighters throwing heat now. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
He lands a big knee to the body.
Less than a minute now to go in round one.
Great punch.
Oh, and a knee. Both guys landing with conviction now. Seconds to go in this one.
Big kick. Back to the clinch. Look for a takedown. Very good at...
Oh, what a shot to the body. His opponent.
He's trying to keep him a poker face, but he's hurt very, very bad.
What a round. All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Take a deep breath. Now listen, you probably lost that round. I need you
All right, here we go, round 2. Former UFC middleweight champion Chris Weidman and Ovince St. Preux.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Well-placed kick there by St. Preux. Tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments. And it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Massive hook land, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to popular demand. We march on, 3 minutes to go. So we call on the fight stats here. 56 total strikes have landed for Ovince St. Preux. And still on the right side of 50%, the land rate 51% here against Chris Weidman. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round 1. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace, an uptick in the aggression and the output, and starting to find his range here in the pocket. Single collar tie now. Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate. St. Preux gets caught with that punch. Oh, single collar tie here. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Slice and elbow lands from the clinch.
Changes his stance. Weidman gets the tie clinch here.
It's over.
Yeah, that was just a gorgeous shot to end the fight right there. I'm not even sure the opponent really saw it coming. So back to the drawing board for him. But for the winner, this is certainly exactly what he was looking for here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched blood.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be disappointed in their performance.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop this contest at 4 minutes, 25 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC light heavyweight champion of the world, Ovince St. Preux.
Well, DC, I don't know if you agree, but for me, there are few things as exciting in this sport as when we crown a new UFC champion and we got a new light heavyweight king tonight.
Man, I don't know if there's anything that excites the fans, that excites the masses more than a new guy getting a belt wrapped around his waist. He knew this moment would come. He finally has achieved his ultimate goal.
Coming up next, it is a heavyweight title fight between Francis Ngannou and Jon Jones.
Ready.
All right, so here we go, round 1. I can barely hear myself think in this arena right now. Two of the most dominant, well-rounded fighters in this division.
I mean, these guys are the best of all of mixed martial arts. They can do everything when they're locked inside of the octagon. I'm so excited to watch the highest level of... Who's hurt? Serve him up. Go get him. Down. He's dropped.
All the ground and pound strikes continue to rain down. The opponent better move out of harm's way. The referee's going to stop this.
He better start to move. And when his opponent starts to posture, he needs to put his feet on the hip, push him away to try to escape this very, very dangerous position. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation. Well, perhaps... Oh!
Right hand has to strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves to go finish his fight. He got it bad!
Jones going for the takedown. He misses. Oh, how about the right hand from Francis Ngannou? It's hard to watch. I can't imagine it feels awful.
You watch Francis put out an entire generation of heavyweight that came before him. Put out Overeem, put out Velasquez, put out Dos Santos, and he did it all with that beautiful right hand. It is one of the deadliest weapons of mixed martial arts.
So 31 total strikes.
Takedown. Big slam takedown. That was beautiful.
Tags him with the left. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Jones is attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. 90 seconds now to go in the round. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Jones.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
A lot of top pressure being applied here.
He loaded up with that right hand, too.
All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the sides. Get his head against the...
Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. How about this fight, folks? You see, he was nearly caught in a submission there right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. So back to the stool. Mentally probably not in a great place here. We'll see if he can recover and get himself back into this fight. All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot and he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
All right, 5 minutes down. Here we go at the start of round 2. Francis Ngannou. And, of course, the future UFC Hall of Famer, the all-time great John Jones. Ngannou gets caught with that punch. Just misses there with the left. Oh, that's a good right hand.
Beautiful body.
Back to the feet now. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit. Oh!
Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Just over 3 minutes to go now. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
He got him! What a performance!
just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight, it's hard to land a strike more flush than he did right there, and I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming. So they'll see the replay and probably shake his head, but ultimately this is a huge result and a huge win for that fighter here tonight. So on the sport's biggest stage, he comes up large. The baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner and by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 56 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Francis the Predator Ngannou.
Well, DC, you know what it's like to be the UFC heavyweight champion. It's not the easiest belt to defend. Kind of made it look easy tonight.
I mean, that's why the belt changes so fast. Things change so quick at heavyweight. But with this gentleman, with this guy, you know that he has all the skills.